It's a power bag. I'm just using it for short run situation. Truck that bitch in. Delane. Delane. I want you to close that.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
Yeah. And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Check 24.
Attack!
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That one, a first down pickup of 8. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Tackle made by K'Wan Short.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for 24 yards. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Yep.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Got it on 2.
On to try the field goal now, Phil Dawson. Dawson's kick is up and through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
So you got to bet 5 stars. Well, yeah, 4. It's not 5 stars though. Yeah, I think they all 4 stars.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And Mayfield just getting the play off. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
No more eyes, baby.
Check.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
At the 26-yard line.
Nothing the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Sponge. No. Hey, alert.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 74.
Swaggered up. Hold that.
Receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Da Buncy today. Vamos, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But I also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
What is the reaction?
He's moving. He's moving, boy. He's moving. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Come on, baby.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face, how about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
You need Seattle.
Here's Mahomes to throw. This one caught left side by Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what they play man coverage against you. He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Buzz. 45, 45, Mike, 45. 65, 65.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Mahomes takes it himself, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Patrick Mahomes taking it in, and the Cowboys will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wallah, nigga.
Real. Regular.
First down, Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The last play got just 26. Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
What's his name? Calf.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
C-Gap or A-Gap. This thing is said Cap.
Mayfield to throw it this time. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
Is C-Gap or A-Gap?
Have your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
He's talking about with blitz, nigga. C-Gap or A-Gap.
Mayfield on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So first and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield off the play fake. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
45 to Mike.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
Nigga said that's that lightweight okay, looking like Eric Morales.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
No puedes quitar los tenis, mija. Tú no te puedes quitar los tenis. Real shit. Killing it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. From the 24, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield on play action. And that will be incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be second down.
So what the fuck is this? Dave Chappelle track?
For second down. And again, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Caught right side, Tate. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
It's brought in left side by Tate. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
Yellow, I'm going. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. 2nd and goal from the 1. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for a count. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
180!
Caught left side, Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the gun, Mayfield. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 15 now, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. 16 yards, a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. George Kittle, 38 yards. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Miller. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. On 2nd and 11 now, Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
I think everything was impressive about that one, except they didn't get a first down. But I like their field position.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He is going to find Hill here. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
got a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Mike. 180. What's that? Any jet.
And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no
Let's
return.
go.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And now out comes Houston. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one, and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Mike. 180. 55.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, open is Thomas. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. That's caught. It's Thomas. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack that time by Michael Strahan.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jets are going to get the football back. And New York set to take the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It got his man complete. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
Got a quitter. We got a quitter. Give me my fucking W coins, bitch. There you go. Come on, nigga. Why you losing the game, bitch? That's why this nigga so quiet. He losing that shit. Shit. Ooh, you should have cut that shit right back to the middle, to the right. Shit was wide open.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
I'm playing
nowadays,
Diablo.
I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Rosas now to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On the ground. This is Saquon Barkley. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's Elway. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I told you before.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready. Fair. 8-3.
They fake the give. Now Elway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really difficult.
Go,
You're
Bummy.
asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean,
Bummy.
oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
Oh, that was some nasty-ass punt. I'll give it up to that nigga. With chewing clock, though. We ain't gonna be here for long.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Now Saquon Barkley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down. Mayfield looks to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And some room to maneuver.
I know y'all niggas catching me right now. Run.
Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 93 yards. And his...
We got another quitter. Oh, nigga, you gonna let that shit run out, nigga? Seems like you lost, nigga. What happened, nigga? It's not bad. You got 1,000 per loss. It's not bad. This part is too fucking quiet for me. I gotta get out of here. That was too quiet.
Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Set now to kick this one away, and
Minus 81 already. Shit.
This one fielded at the 5.
You get it done, but you get it done in a few months.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Once the weekend league starts, you get those online wins quick.
Taking a first quarter lead.
I mean, that's if you play weekend league.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there as they're
Archetype,
trying to
but they
duplicate
haven't
what
said
they just
anything
saw.
about that.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, because I don't see them on. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I see what you mean. Like, they all got different abilities, right?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right at
I really don't know about the archetype.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Because I'm pretty sure it'll work. I mean, it'll work like a franchise.
Before he could even get started.
But I don't know
It'll be a
about
loss of a full
how it
3
goes.
yards there, and it also brings up third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Not because the abilities you get are based on the threshold.
And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Because you get armbar, if you got high stiff arm. You get that jukebox shit if you got like good juke move and spin move.
This one now in their own territory, a gutsy call.
It goes by.
They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
I guess.
They're going to go. It's locked. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But what's his arc side, though?
Roll the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Improviser.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The toss out to Barkley. And he'll take it across midfield down into jet territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a play fake, and it's locked. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now the
Maybe
throw
quick
on 3rd
release,
down, knocked away and incomplete.
If it's
The
getting
2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
Or maybe the offense gets something different. I don't know.
On 4th down, here's Brian
It shouldn't be
Anger
the
now to
same
kick this one
abilities
away.
on offense and
Back deep
defense.
is Tyreek Hill. This will be fielded at the 17. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Like, I'm really not looking at ability. I don't have abilities or nothing yet. I'm playing with them shit like that until I get my team to 190 or so. That's when I'm going to start using that shit.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
It does, but I ain't going to be wasting what I don't have right now. I don't train it.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Well, I ain't got no training right now, so that shit ain't wait.
To throw, Mayfield.
86 overall, only nothing on it.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down, but
I was playing with somebody in squad, and he had like that quick juke move on Marcus Allen.
Defense. Find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now.
The one that had given me faster animation for juke move and spin move. I'm going to put that shit on running back after that. Dude, I'm going.
There's some space here. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Saquon Barkley, 26 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Looking to throw on second down. Luck. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Thomas, the intended target.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters. And this is what he's always had. And that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
This Jim Brown is nice for sure. Just struck.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run. And the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
Oh, man. I thought it was 3. Never mind. I ain't know that.
Here's a give to Barkley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Go for it, baby.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45. I got one.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On first down, Brown. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. In for the score. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Luck. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Luck. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They're going to go for it here on 4th. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. They are going for it. It's Luck. Dancing to his left. And he locates Walker, complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I hate that shit. They give you a wrap up. Fucking.
Alert! 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 Stop!
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Got all them free shits.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. As his guys
the journeys,
are in for 6. And the Jets
125 star doing the journeys.
Rosas good with the extra point. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. Yeah. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Oh, he knows
teams
his
appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume
fucking
action here in
macaroni
quarter
and cheese
number 3.
and shit. He calls him something.
This will be taken about the 12. And he'll take it past the 25.
About time you quit, my nigga. Damn. 28 set. 100% completions. Woo. Kill that one. Draft progress. Draft progress. I'm not in draft. What the hell? I got 60 wins. Oh yeah, level 25. Oh shit. You slow as fuck, bro. I don't drive cat no more, nigga. I only got one client a month, whenever. Living the good life. Living the good life.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Rosas now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short.
Let's go.
26-yard line.
Green 80.
Yeah, let's go set lunch.
Alert, 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 alert. Tempo, cut.
On first down, Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is Ertz with it, right side. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Here's Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 23 yards, the final tally.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So first and 10 now from the 30. A handoff, Barkley running left. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing. Mayfield on target over the middle to Hill. And now off to the races down the right side. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 67 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3-and-out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3-and-out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valvin away and bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Going for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than...
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Butker's kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Mayfield off the play fake. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Hey, alert!
On third down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
They down,
They weren't
bro.
scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
At their own 30-yard line.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the... And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown! Michael Thomas. 46 yards. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
We got this. At their own 30-yard line.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller, his second sack of the night. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Vikings on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Oh, man. He was a tight end. So he ain't no surprise.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Wilson now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right.
Holt is the level master.
Intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro
Tillman is the
linebackers.
muck master.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
To throw, Mayfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware the ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Alert, 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 alert. 180. Check. What's up? Check.
Play fake. Mayfield. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 11 yards there, just like last play.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And Rosas puts this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
This will be taken short. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Mike. Check 55, Mike.
In your face.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a star. I put a star. Demario Davis there on the stop.
60.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards there and a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
180. Check. Watch 54. All day. Just like let's go. Check 3. Hey, listen.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And an alley to run. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here's Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. 16 yards, a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I don't get no fumble, right?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Wilson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Flush to his right. And avoids the contact
my
by
spot?
sliding. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And the lead is now 2. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield on 1st down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys are able to strike for 6. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Wilson now operating from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far.
Everything's covered now.
It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go, D.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller, and now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mayfield. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
They're going to fucking throw
on
it.
Second down, Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch, counter punch, hasn't it?
Go to upgrade on the player.
But this
upgrade
time,
him.
the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Following the interception, Mayfield escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Can't use those yet.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Hill the intended receiver once again. That'll bring up second down. Throwing. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They complete it to Hill. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On second down, it's Cohen, and he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Got this nigga running punt save. He can do shit on me right now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. Mayfield on play action. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. George Kittle, 28 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
This will be taken very short.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. What?
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And they will take a knee here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Too little, Cap. Check nickel. Hey, look.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. On 1st down, Brown. He's got the first down inside the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Brown. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments.
¿Dónde estás jugando?
No ven a jugar favorito. Let me go. I need the other uniform. I get bored with this uniform, man. So what? There's a jet sweep. Oh, it's a run play you're looking for. I don't know. I use the Wildcat. But what you need? Rushing yards? You don't need rushing yards. Yeah, that's what I use. I use freaking I used the Wildcats. I don't know. Panthers.
sobre todo en un momento donde se
No se va, puta felicidad. I'm trying to summon for this shit. Oh, look it. Oh shit.
base de lo que ocurrió hoy en Puerto Rico, comisionado. No está claro. ¿Me escucha? ¿Me escucha, comisionado? Creo que tenemos algún problema de audio con la comisionada. No sé si me escucha. Estamos teniendo un pequeño problema de audio. Vamos a reconectarnos con ella en breve. Tenemos mucho que conversar con ella. Nosotros vamos a una breve pausa y continuamos con este especial de noticias Telemundo. Quédese con nosotros.
Baja en carbohidratos, baja en calorías, alta en expectativas. La cerveza ligera y excepcional que has estado esperando ha llegado. El trabajo duro deja huella. Se nota en tu ropa. Polvo, mugre y cada mancha que el trabajo deja en ti. Nuevo Tide Heavy Duty, diseñado para las manchas imposibles.
Dos huevos y pico, 2 veces 50. Obtén 2 gramos de huevo y queso por 2, 2 veces. Queso crema por 4, 2 croissants de tocino. Queso por 5, con Dunkin' Donuts. América se mueve con Dunkin'.
En AARP sabemos que cuando haces algo por ti, puedes hacer más por tu familia. Nuestros consejos de salud pueden ayudarte a levantar más peso para quitarles un peso de encima. Con nuestras herramientas financieras, puedes aprender a manejar tus cuentas y así tener para lo que de verdad cuenta y preparas nuestras recetas para bajar las calorías y subirles el ánimo. Por eso todo lo que hacemos es para que vivas hoy con más salud, dinero y amor. Juntos es posible.
En JCPenney es hora de redescubrir tu ritmo, reconectar con tus amigos y reimaginar tu estilo con lo último en Nike y Adidas. Es hora de regresar a la escuela y a lo tuyo en JCPenney. Hidratantes. Has probado uno tras otro, pero una ola de hidratación arrasará con todos. Hydro Boost de Neutrogena. Un ácido hialurónico empapa las células de tu piel, dejándolas súper hidratadas. Neutrogena.
Nuestro ritmo se siente cuando bailamos juntos, solos, y cuando bailamos cada canción como si fuera la primera. Nuestro ritmo es único y necesitamos una cerveza que va con nosotros. Michelob Ultra Superior Light Beer va con nuestro ritmo.
Ahora mis mañanas son más fáciles gracias a Lactate. Es 100% leche de verdad, sin lactosa. Por eso es tan fácil de hacer.
Alright, let's get back in action. Oh, baby, baby.
La batería con la que puedes contar todo el año, incluso en las condiciones más extremas. Encuéntralas solo en Autos.
Yo me encargo de todo, solo diga que se cayó en la casa. Ok, jefe. Ok, jefe.
votación en el Senado, en la Cámara, debo decir, por el nominado a secretario de Estado. Yo defiendo el Estado de Derecho, y el Estado de Derecho establece cuál es el proceso constitucional para tener un cargo de gobernador. Así que ese proceso comenzó, no ha terminado. Evidentemente estos 3 o 4 días serán en materia de discusión pública hasta que el Senado de Puerto Rico el próximo lunes comience su vista de evaluación sobre el nombramiento del licenciado Pierluisi como secretario de Estado y posible confirmación el miércoles de la semana que viene. Yo creo que una vez todo el proceso constitucional de la isla ocurra, entiéndase que el Senado también emita su consentimiento, entonces por fin cerraremos esta página tan dolorosa y triste de la historia de Puerto Rico.
Comisionada, la Cámara de Representantes, mayoría PNP. Rosselló, PNP. Pierluisi, PNP. La mayoría del Senado, PNP. Usted, PNP. Esto no es una situación donde un partido político está barajeando las manos del poder de uno a otro.
Mira, yo creo que nadie esperaba hace 3 semanas atrás la situación que vivimos con el gobernador y que llamara a una renuncia, ni tampoco los múltiples eventos que han estado ocurriendo. Así que la ley y la Constitución de Puerto Rico, redactada en el 1952, establece cuál es el proceso para llenar la vacante, una sucesión de senadores. Tanto la Cámara como el Senado tienen que evaluar y ratificar cualquier persona que sea nominada a secretario de Estado, que fue el caso del licenciado Pierluisi, quien obtuvo la mayoría de los votos necesarios en la Cámara, pero todavía enfrenta la confirmación o no del Senado de Puerto Rico. Así que yo creo que lo más importante es que Puerto Rico vuelva a la tranquilidad, que este proceso no ha culminado, que debe culminar en esta semana, entre martes y miércoles, y de esta manera poner un punto final a toda esta inestabilidad que ha arropado a la isla.
Jennifer González, bueno, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Una breve pausa y continuamos con mucho más. Especial de Puerto Rico. ¿Y ahora qué?
La generación va a cambiar Puerto Rico. Yo no sé, el aire se siente, la energía se siente.
Tanta alegría que los jóvenes de esta era hagan lo que yo estaba esperando hace 50 años.
Todos están hablando de Preso número 1. La serie líder de tus noches. Preso número 1. Esta semana a las 19 centro por Telemundo.
En las cocinas de Masterchef te puede pasar de todo.
Por favor, que me den náuseas aquí, parece una tan horrible. Olía muy fuerte.
Grubby, 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 hubby, hubby.
A las 7:06 centro por Telemundo.
Oh, I didn't put my uniform. My new uniform. Oh, good thing. Didn't go through.